Hey, welcome back. Well, we've got a very special guest. Actually, we've got a few special guests with us this morning.
Yes, we're excited about this.
First, we've got Dell. You are the executive director for FAIR. It's the Foundation of Animal Rescue and Education.
Yes, indeed. And we have a little porcupine friend here that's sitting.
Oh, sweet.
Quilbur.
Sitting, eating a sweet potato.
Oh.
Sitting eating a sweet potato. In addition to that, I also have Rosie.
Oh, Rosie is a
I'm
lot.
going to have to get a little close-up on Rosie.
Not of the Langelo kind, huh?
This one has double the legs of our
I
friend
think,
Quilbur over here.
I think our Rosie's a little sweeter than that
Yes,
Rosie.
we have a sports reporter named Rosie.
Oh, very good.
They don't look anything alike.
No,
though.
they're not similar.
You could cue lots of inappropriate jokes here about looks, but we'll skip that part. So yeah, this is one of the many, many animals that people can come meet and conquer their fears with as well. This is definitely an animal that people have a lot of fears about, that are used as the monsters in movies, but it's actually one of the safest animals that we work with. Just to put sort of people's fears in perspective, when it comes to animal fears,
I don't think I can do
I'll
it.
pass it around.
I don't think I can do
I
it.
cannot.
This is the fears that we're talking about, Joe?
It's okay.
That's wow.
It's fine.
Okay, all
You
right.
can start advertising for a new television presenter, just in case
think
anything
so,
goes
Joe.
wrong. People can send in
think
their
so.
resumes. You can go brave enough
This
to
isn't
hold
gonna
it.
happen. I'm not that brave.
No.
I'm not that brave.
Wow.
That's okay. But just to put into perspective, because this is the way people react generally. And if you think about, for instance, the country of Australia,
Oh my god.
filled with all the animals that people say are trying to kill us. Venomous snakes, venomous spiders, great white sharks, the biggest crocodiles. What do you think is the #1 most lethal animal in Australia? Kills the most number of people every year. Nope.
No.
Number 1,
kangaroo.
nope, horses. Number 2, cows and other farm animals. Number 3 varies between dogs or bees. All the animals that people are most afraid of, like sharks, 2 people per year in Australia. More people die from falling vending machines, toilet seat accidents, just about everything.
Wow.
At our events, people will get to hold venomous tarantulas. We have venomous scorpions you can hold. You can touch giant pythons like the one we met, giant boas. The most dangerous thing they will do that day is get in their car and drive home.
So what do you think that?
By far
what
the
do you
most
think
dangerous
that
thing you'll do.
stigma is?
Right,
Just
where does that fear come
The
from?
legs, the
Couple.
lungs?
So there is something that seems to be ingrained in us. It's cross-cultural. Fear of spiders is cross-cultural. A certain percentage of people have fear of birds, and it seems to be cross-cultural. But a lot of it is just to do with what's in the media. This very specific species of spider is the one that people ask me to bring on movie sets. I've been on over like a dozen movie sets with exactly this type
wow.
of spider. Why with this type of spider? Because any insurance company will let me put a dozen of these on an actor's face, and that is how safe they are.
Wow.
But they're used as the monsters. Very often the safest animals are the ones that are most often used as the monsters in the movies, because those are actually the easiest to work with.
Right. So
and
this spider is safer than the porcupine.
This is safer than a hamster.
Oh my gosh.
There are hamster
Unbelievable.
bites that people die from hamster bites, especially from infections. How many people have died from a tarantula in all of human history? It's exactly 0. There's no such thing as a deadly tarantula.
That is interesting, Dale.
House cats, much, much, much more dangerous.
Wow. It's crazy too because you had that irrational fear. I mean, I'm terrified of it,
Yep.
and even with you telling me this, I would still be a little bit hesitant. I would be a
Of course,
little
and
bit
people,
better.
yeah, people definitely credit going to an educational program like ours or visiting their local zoo or nature center with getting over their fears or first getting their respect for animals. And
Wow.
because we've been in operation for 25 years now, we have letters from people who attended one of our events 20 years ago and who are now veterinarians or marine biologists or conservation in the conservation field, specifically because they got the opportunity to interact with these types of animals that they normally have to cross the world to see.
Can we check in with our friend Quill right
Yes,
Yeah.
Quilbur is
So
still
cute.
eating a sweet potato.
Yeah.
Quilbur's not getting as much attention over here.
Just hanging out.
He's okay with it though. He's like, I'm good.
So
I got
this
my
is one
sweet
of the
potato.
giant mammals you can meet, and he's, by the way, in the rodent family. This is a giant rat.
Quilbur. Look
And
at
you
that.
have shows this weekend in State College at the Nittany Mall.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. You
Okay.
can buy tickets online or just come in person, but it's only this Saturday and Sunday. You can meet Quilbur here. There's an armadillo, opossum, a sloth, which we'll be meeting in a little bit. We have an alligator, all sorts of stuff.
Thank you so
Really
much for
Thanks,
stopping
Dale.
by.
You're welcome.
Have much
and
more.
call us if you find that missing tarantula.
Yes.
Ah, might be in the weather set, actually.
Say that.
I think that might be where it's at. We'll check over there. Stay with us.